Good morning, Romeo. Good morning, Omni, Robin, Juan, Green Blazers, Kenny on the Vine, Zach. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Mango. Yo, yo, yo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay. Good morning, good morning. Did you get some real sleep last night? No, of course not. What the heck? Good morning, Sean and Golden Dragon. Good morning, guys. What's up? All right, so clearly, clearly the market gapped up very, very dramatically. The NASDAQ is now showing a lot of strength. 441.98, which is basically 442 is major resistance on the SPY. 368.32 is major resistance on the NASDAQ. 187.85 is major resistance on the Russell or the IWM. I'm in light SPY puts with a high day spot. 442 puts. Light SPY 442 puts expiring today. Very, very light. Basically, this needs to just remain below high of day. Obviously, the market is very strong, but I want to take a stab at things not continuing. You can see the contracts are moving pretty fast as well. I think, let's see. We have more news coming out at 10 a.m. as well. So, yep, let's see. New high of day on the SPY. I just bought some more. I have a stop loss for 90 cents. $0.90. If it breaks above 90, then we'll reassess and we'll sell. NASDAQ is showing a lot of strength. Pumped up all the way to 368.94. It's right at a level of resistance. So for everyone that's watching, we're currently in 442 SPY puts with a stop loss of 90 cents. That's good. That's good. I'm taking profit on the averaging. Averaging hit over 10%, taking some profit on that. The original position is still down about 5%. So it should be good. Got a good averaging. We basically just, my bias was short as we got to levels of resistance. I reshorted. And yep. There's no reason to be super long heading into this morning, given a huge overnight move. So that's why I just very simply was just leaning short. Now the original position is back up. Average in is up almost 20%. Yep. That's what we do. Take some profits if you haven't already. Manage your risk. Good trade so far. Sorry, I'm not really looking at the chat right now. Yeah, I'm not holding anything. Let's look for another play. I'm in puts again with a high day stop. Contracts are moving a bit slow, so this shouldn't be, if it doesn't work. Should end up maybe losing only about like 5 or 6% on this. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to the chat as much as I did, or as much as I usually do. I'm trying to figure out if we should have averaged in. Seems kind of late for that now. So far the trade's working. We just need a little bit of follow through. A little bit of follow through to the downside. Things are just being held by a thread. So in my opinion, being long right now, trying to go long is risky. It makes the most sense to go long after another breakdown lower. Like going long here is really, really risky. It doesn't really make sense for them to rip it up here. But if they do, it is what it is. We took one trade. This is the next one. I just bought some more. Stop loss 0.75. Alan Ramos, I just saw your message. Just send me a DM on Instagram or on Discord, and I can send you a bunch of books and courses and stuff for anyone that wants to learn. Send me a DM on Instagram or on Discord, and I'll send you guys a bunch of books and courses. I just sold the average in. So I took some profits on the average in, and now allowing the rest of the position, the original position, to just ride. I'm out of the rest. I'm re-entering into SPY puts again with a 0.75 stop. .75 stop. If it falls below 0.75 a contract, then I'm selling it. This is not a bullish setup. Even if this does rip to the upside, it's not a bullish setup. So far, so good. Obviously, we dropped, but this is not like the setup. This is not the follow through that we needed to the downside. It basically just needs to remain below. Bears want this to remain below 442.50. The option contracts are barely paying well at all. So even with that big drop to the downside, the contracts barely moved. Just had consumer sentiment data come out. Not really much of an effect on the market. Came out higher than the forecast, not by much. Yesterday's stream, when we were going short before the stream, that literally marked the top of the day. So if you guys were watching the stream towards the end, I sold the shorts early and then I just signed off. That was literally the top. This is a good opportunity for them to rip it down. Regardless, 0.75 is a stop, so if it falls below that, okay, I'm out. Ooh, I mean, they're just continuing to give good short opportunities, to be honest. It's because 442.85 is major resistance. The NASDAQ is trading below 369.50. Yeah, man, every time we're tapping on resistance here, it's just such a good risk reward to go short. I'm in 1 second. The IWM is showing weakness here. The NASDAQ is also showing weakness at 369.42. This would be such a disgusting rip to the upside if they rip it, to be honest. I'm gonna take shorts again, to be honest. I'm gonna puts again with a 0.65 stop. This would be a really disgusting move to the upside if they took it. Very, like, I mean, very rarely does it happen. And the overnight move, we went above levels of resistance. It just makes sense for them to we just have to take it, to be honest. Like, the only thing that would help keep this up is like an enormous amount of buying pressure, but it's just not sustainable. They already had a huge move overnight. These are really, really ugly intraday candles and intraday setups. Like, if you were a bull and you were trying to go long here, very, very risky. Contracts are barely moving. So we came back to around break even. So make sure whatever you're holding, nice, simple, small position. Nothing too crazy. Things are tightening up and just chopping around in this coil. Damn. I'm out. Contracts are barely moving. I'm going short again. Contracts are barely moving. And yeah, I'm sorry about doing this, guys. But the IWM is showing weakness, the NASDAQ is showing weakness. Contracts on the SPY are barely moving. We're trading the S&P 500 options. So we're trading the 30th. We're trading the contracts that expire on June 30th. And we are in the 442 puts. The reason for this is because we have had a monster move overnight and we're continuing to stagnate at levels of resistance. The NASDAQ is showing stagnation, the IWM is showing stagnation. The only issue is that as we do move to the downside, the contracts aren't paying well. Where generally they would pay much better. So that's the only issue. But regardless, we have to take these trades. It is what it is. This move to the downside would have generally been like almost 10% at least. It barely even moved 5. They're just keeping the market levitating heading into the new month. It seems. No. Normally I would average in. Normally I would average in pretty substantially here. But the only issue is that these contracts aren't paying well. So even if averaged in, it this is not a bullish setup at all. If we weren't in a huge uptrend, and if the contracts were paying a little bit better, the contracts were a little bit more sensitive, I would have averaged in 150 million%, but whatever. Oh wait, because this is not a bullish setup. This is the type of setup that like dies. But it's all right. We'll see how it goes. Sorry about that. I wasn't looking at the chat. I hope everyone is all right. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. So Yeah, also, like, you guys shouldn't be putting in your entire portfolio into every trade. You guys should be putting in only a certain percentage of your portfolio into every trade that you take. No more than 10% of your portfolio should be put in to any given trade. Max 15% of your portfolio. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Seems to be one of those days. Alright, I'm out. 440. Bro. It's just being levitated by buyers. None of the, literally, like, maybe 80% of the time, 85% of the time, these would just have died. And as we get higher and higher, the percentage chance of us falling lower increases. I'm in again. 443 puts. Now we basically have to see if they're gonna reward late bears that are trying to go short here. So far they are. Puts are starting to pay a little better as well. Yeah, guys, honestly, it is what it is. Like, you just have to keep on taking the setups. And then eventually, trading is just a numbers game. You just have to keep on taking the setups that show. And like I said, as we get higher and higher, the chances of us falling increases as well. So that's why we start to fall. But the issue, man, these contracts would be up at least like 15-20%. At least. But they're barely up like 13%. Make sure you guys are taking profits. And then now, don't let the contracts go back red with your runners. This needs to break below 442.85. It's like a major support on the SPY. If we can crack below like 442, if we can crack below 442 like 60, 442.65, then this should be solid. Okay, 20%. I'm really sorry, guys. I was not looking at the chat at all. I was tunnel vision on the thing about the charts and stuff, so I apologize. But yeah, I'm not sure what I missed. I'm not sure what I missed, but if you guys are new to trading and you guys want to get, you guys are new to trading, you want to learn how to trade, you can send me a DM on Instagram or on Discord, and I'll send you a bunch of books and courses for free. The age of paying is over. Yo, so okay, so make sure that you guys have taken some profits. At the end of the day, you have to manage your portfolio and not throw in more than 10-15% into every trade. All right. For the ones that don't work, that's why you take 10% or 15% per trade, and then we generally have a 10 or 15% stop loss on each trade. So over time, you know, we let the math work in our favor. Otherwise, if you're going in 50% of your portfolio into every trade, all it takes is one trade not to work, and then you lose 5-10% of your portfolio very easily. Now is a pretty interesting setup here. Holding 442.85 is just support. This is a good opportunity for them to rip it down, but given how bullish everything is, they're just gonna continue it up. But basically, this generally would be a really good opportunity for them to rip it down. But the buyers, the bulls, are out to play today so far. Also, again, sorry, I'm not paying attention much to the chat right now. Don't let the contracts go red. Do not let the contracts go red. Such another beautiful opportunity for them to rip it down. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this would be so beautiful, man. I'm out of the remainder. It's all good. It's a normal occurrence. Sometimes, I mean, sorry, like you don't win every single trade. You know what I mean? I know it's become a bit of a norm, but sometimes you don't win every single trade. It's okay. It is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not perfect. But yeah, I hope you guys understand to use a certain percentage of your portfolio. Okay, let me read the chats. One moment here. Alright. Oh my gosh. Why on earth is the market so bullish today? We had a big move overnight, so it's basically just following the momentum overnight, but we gapped up over every major level of resistance. We gapped up over 440, 441, 439. I'm in light puts again. Very, very light lotto sort of puts. Okay. Hope you guys so sell some, take some profit. Now bears want this to remain below 442.85, obviously. That's all it is. That's all it is. Trading is just a numbers game. If you can overcome the anxiety of being wrong on a certain direction, but you're taking high quality trades, by that point, honestly, if you just give in to your emotions instead of at the top when it's the most profitable to be bearish. Because if we stopped out of 2 or 3 trades and you start to become long here, not only do you lose money, but then you finally miss out on the opportunity to the downside. Same concept over here. Not only would you have lost money going long over here, like, oh my god, guys, you have to go long, the market is so strong, blah blah blah, but trading is a numbers game. Trading is just a numbers game. Trading is just a numbers game, guys. Not every trade works, but when they do, that's it. You catch up on everything. But that's the thing. It only works if you keep on taking the shots. So during this live, right, like when I live stream, I take all the shots. I try to take all the shots. Had we had missed this, imagine had we had missed this short. This was basically the short we were waiting for this entire time, right? Had we had missed it, then we would have had it's crazy. But thankfully, all right, I'm out of this. I'm sold everything for about 28%. It can still fall lower, to be honest. I think I sold a bit early. Damn, there are so many messages I missed out on. I'm very, very sorry, guys. All right, guys. Let me just a general thing of what everyone is asking for, basically. All right, so I did lose money, obviously, when I first started trading. I lost a lot of money for years. Have a small percentage of your portfolio, maybe 10 to 15% max per trade. Nothing more than that, because if the trade doesn't work out in your favor, then you're not blowing up your account, right? Everyone who sent me a message, you know, I respond. So if you guys are new, right, and you guys are looking at this stream, you guys don't know what you're looking at, and you guys are, you know, trying to learn, please send me a DM on Instagram or on Discord. My username is the same. Make sure that the DM, make sure the Instagram account that you guys are sending the message to, look at the last few videos and make sure that it has a lot of likes, because there's a lot of scam accounts. So send me a DM on Instagram or on Discord and I will send you guys a bunch of books and courses completely for free. Mango Trades. Hamid, you have inspired me to start streaming my trades. Want to help people for free just like you. I know I won't be as good, but maybe one day. Nah, man. Hopefully you're gonna kill it, and that's awesome, man. I'm really, really happy that you're willing to do that, bro. Good stuff. Yes, winning has been the norm these days. I'm no more for winning. Yeah. Luke, getting puts soon, boys, after next high. Exactly. That is exactly what we did. Do you only play SPY? Generally, I only play like large cap, SPY, QQQ, IWM, and then the other trades that I take, I just share them. But on stream, it's generally only the SPY, QQQ, or the IWM. Mark, if I may make a suggestion, switch to a 5-minute candle and then you'll know why you don't stand in front of this move. Yeah, I mean, of course, like, everything clearly looks very, very bullish. But, you know, the risk reward, getting up to these highs without having a substantial pullback, the risk reward for a pullback just increases dramatically. Be careful about entering short here. Be very careful. I would be shocked to see this follow through to the downside. Honestly, I think I might have sold my puts a little too early. How much are they up? How much are the puts up right now? Did we get that one? Yes. Any tips for getting the first 1K on TikTok to go live? you just have to post. You just have to post a lot. This is how you grow any account. You just have to find a niche. So post a lot about trading stuff. Since you want to live stream trading, post a lot about trading stuff. Become basically just like, just look at what all of the other top accounts are doing. Basically, just, yeah, I mean, honestly, you just need to post at least like 2 or 3 times a day, starting out. Interact with people's posts, like comment on their posts, provide value on the comments, so that when, you know, people will click your comment and go to your profile, and a higher chance of following you if you have a lot of content there. And yeah, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen overnight, so you need to just keep that in mind. It's gonna take patience. User, I trade with you on my days off, but I have to figure out how to trade calls or puts with stop losses. So it depends on the brokerage that you use, but you need to be very, so you could either set automatic stop losses, like as a market order that stops below a certain price, or you can manually sell. So say, for example, we enter into like a contract that's $1, right? And I say, okay, if it falls below 95, I have a stop loss for 95, right? That means that if the bid, like the bid, because there's a bid and an ask. If the bid price falls below 95 and it goes to like 94, then you can manually sell. I hope that makes sense. My handwriting, my drawing isn't that great. Wow. Congrats to everyone that's still holding the puts. Fudge. This is another really, like, this is not a bullish setup at all. Yeah, sold it a bit too early. Damn. How much would these puts have been up? How much would these puts have been up? Oof. 50%? Yikes. Congrats to everyone that was still holding the puts, man. Good job. Good job, everyone. Sexy. See? That's it. Honestly, that was my fault. I sold early, but it's just a numbers game. If you can get over the fact that sometimes you're going to lose on trades and you can just make sure you don't blow up your account, all it is just a numbers game. You just keep on taking trades, and then eventually They work out. So you just have to control yourself. Like, I understand losing money, you get stressed out, you're like, oh my god, you start getting anxious and everything, but control yourself. Like, this is, you're doing something that 99% of people don't even, first of all, they don't even know how to start. Second of all, the majority of people that try this are not good at it. They're not profitable, okay? But you're one of the only people in the world that are doing this day in, day out, okay? So instead of going into it completely stressed out, like, be happy that you're doing something that the majority of people are not doing, all right? Go in it with a stronger frame of mind as well, and you'll be able to make better decisions. Stop. You cannot trade emotionally. You cannot get down on yourself when trades don't work out. You can't do that to yourself, because it's not a sustainable. You're never going to make any money, and then you're just going to reinforce the fact that you don't make money because you're coming in with a negative attitude. And you need to realize everyone is human. These are normal things to feel. It's normal to feel stressed, but you have to catch yourself, because these normalities in day-to-day life cannot be applied to trading. Market makers, etc., they know what is normal, what is not normal, and they use that to manipulate the market and make us either miss out on opportunities or, yeah. So yeah, please guys, just, you know, when you take these trades, you have to be patient. Cannot like, I mean, look, honestly guys, like, every single time, like, say for example, you're in like a bunch of string of losing trades, right? And then you stop taking trades. Almost every single time you stop taking trades, like, if you look back at the chart when you have left, the market ends up doing what you wanted it to have done, right? That, like, I'm sure you guys have had this opportunity, or have had this experience. You guys have seen this, right? Like, say for example, you guys were trying to go long, boom, stopped out, boom, stopped out. You're like, oh my, all right, I'm done for the day. That's normal. That is normal to feel, because we're emotional. We are humans. We have emotions. But when you sign off, right, because you got stopped out again, you go back and you're like, oh my god, if I stayed, we would have freaking made so much money. You have to realize that they know what they're doing. Market makers, when they have these setups and they make them fail over and over again, they know what they're doing. So you need to be cognizant of that. You have to be cognizant of your human emotions. You have to be cognizant, like, okay, I just missed, like, say for example, a basketball player. You are the knockdown three-point shooter of your team. If you take these three-pointers and they're not working, your coach is going to tell you to continue taking the shots. You're taking wide open, beautiful corner threes. Eventually, you're going to start making them. You have to take them regardless. These are high quality shots. Are you just going to be like, no, I'm done, I don't want to take them, you take them? No, that your job is to continue taking shots. Same concept with trading. But the issue is that we don't put ourselves in the corner. We don't put ourselves in a good enough high quality position. And that starts with having a good percentage allocation allocated to that trade, first and foremost. Don't ever put more than 10 or 15% of your portfolio into any trade, because then your emotions start hurting even more. It's normal. Your stomach starts hurting even more when you're in a trade with a large position. You're like, oh my god, one little move to the upside makes your stomach churn. You have to realize that, okay? And then number two, you need to have a trade plan. You need to have a plan before you even enter the trade of, okay, if it falls below this level, I'm selling no matter what. If it goes at this level, I'm taking profit. You need to have that impact. The two things that you can take control of is your position size and your risk. You do that, then it takes away extra stress and burden that every human being is going to feel. Okay? A 3-point shooter with a center defending him, whatever, it's a harder shot. So that's why you would rather take shots in the corner, nice and open. That is the equivalent of us trying to take shots in the corner, nice and open. Is you fix your position size and you have a stop loss and everything prior. And then once again, it's a numbers game. All it is a numbers game. Monday the market closes at 1 p.m. right? So I'm gonna be streaming the entire time. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming the entire time. But yeah, thank you guys for all the likes on TikTok. Thank you guys for all the likes and all the support and everything. If you guys are new to trading, send me a DM on Instagram or on Discord, and I'll send you guys a bunch of books and courses that you guys started everything that you need to learn completely for free. Dropping gems. I'm having trouble with selling early when I'm in the green and selling late when I'm in the red. So first, you should focus on fixing selling late when you're in the red. So the easiest thing that you could do is say for example you're taking a trade and you're like, okay, like say for example we're looking at this trade right here, okay, these two candles, 1038 and 1039, and you're saying, okay, I'm gonna buy into calls, or I'm going long here. You need to have a stop loss. So say for example I'm going long here and I have a stop loss if it falls below the 1038 candle. If it closes below the 1038 candle and you don't sell, that's your fault. You need to sell it. That is one of the easiest things that you can take control of, is when you sell for a loss. And that's okay. You don't, like, another thing with losing, right, and selling for a loss, you have to basically like detach yourself. You have to realize that losses are a part of this game. You're never going to win every single trade. Losses are a part of trading. So you have to realize, like, okay, if I sell for a loss, that's okay. It doesn't mean that I'm a failure. It doesn't mean that I'm never going to be profitable. No, you have to sell because it's a math game. That's easy, right? Is selling for a loss. The harder thing is basically not selling too early. But that comes with a bit more confidence. Once you have more confidence in your direction, right, then you'll eventually like feel more comfortable holding on to a larger percentage of your trade up to a profit target. But those two things that you told me, definitely focus on fixing selling losses late. Let's continue taking a shot. Thank you, get us. I'll define, thank you. Right now they're trying to slaughter bears, so I stick to my thesis, and I am still in the short trade that Ham called out. Damn, nice, good stuff. Yeah. SDC East County family, love your brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate all the love and the support. Really, really appreciate it, everyone. Tree it. My portfolio is thanking me for managing risk. Love you, my brother. Happy to hear that. At the bit. Someone asked if I do this full time. Yes. But yeah, on Monday, market closes at 1, and I'm gonna be streaming for the entire day. Should be fun. Kid Benzo, what's your strategy, brother? Kind of hard to explain, but pretty simply, just go short at resistance and you go long at support, I guess. Predictions for the rest of the day, I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know at the end of the stream what the predictions are for the rest of the day. Forget the trading, the beard is an absolute triumph. Thank you, man. Gel, how do I get started? So send me a DM on Instagram or on Discord, and I can send you guys a bunch. I could send you a bunch of books and courses completely for free to help you get started. How do you know which option contract to buy? I use Thinkorswim and I see 14 strike prices, strike options. Okay. Plug-in media. You also asked the same question about how to get started. Just send me a DM on Instagram or on Discord. KKK, I lost everything because of you. KKK, that's a very interesting name, brother. I'm broke now. It's a very interesting name. Anyway, yeah, so sick dude. So when you open up the option chain, the contracts that we're buying are the contracts expiring today, right? And if I'm getting into SPY calls, if I say that I'm going into SPY calls, we are getting into the 443 calls, which is the first out, like at the money. It's at the money. 443 calls, right? It's not highlighted, right? They're not in the money, they're at the money. So it's the first one outside. So 443 calls. If I say that I'm getting into puts or we're going short, it's the 442 puts. All right. Yeah, I think he's just trolling, guys. He's just trolling. 100% he's just trolling. There's no way. Like, it's impossible. But with that name, my brother, shoot. Hope you lost more. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no. He's just trolling, guys. It's just a hater, I believe. Do you do XAU? No. Trying to date. Yo, you're an interesting fellow. Interesting fellow. But okay. I hope that answers your question, sick dude. I hope that answered your question in terms of which contract that we're buying. And then on Thinkorswim, you can change the strike price. You can change how many strikes you show up on the thing. You can change it to like 8 or 6, whatever else, to make it easier for you. Yes, sir, but yo, Sabana, wash, sickening. All right, sick. Yes, but if you are going for calls, why not go for 444, 445? Because the further out you go, the more risky it is. Obviously, the contracts are cheaper, right? But the riskier it is because the price movement also goes. It falls if the price goes in the opposite direction. So right now, right? If you're looking at the option chain, guys, and you go and you're like, okay, instead of buying the 443 calls, I want to buy into the 445 calls. Those will lose value and not gain value. The other thing is they won't gain value that much either. Even with like small 10, 20, 30 cent moves to the upside on the SPY, the 445 calls, the strike will not gain value that much. They need like a huge move to the upside to get some sort of gain. Yeah, guys, he was just yeah, he's just trolling. He's just trolling. All right, let's take a look. Lots of people are asking for Kirk. Any swing trades at these levels? Thinking of taking puts. Like a lot of people are talking about wanting to take some puts. Kind of setups you normally take. Nice inverse head and shoulder you're taking. Simon, what's up, Hamid? I'm Sodomio. What's up, brother? Welcome. Alright, so let's... Alrighty. So the dollar got slapped, and that's one of the reasons why the SPY is doing so well, because the dollar is dropping. So we know that the dollar has an inverse relationship to the market. So when the dollar falls, then that's really good for the stock market. So the dollar obviously had a big drop, and that basically is the reason why we had a big move to the upside in the SPY. So everything gapped up. You can clearly see the IWM. This is the only thing that's hinting. The IWM is basically the only thing that's hinting some sort of like a top, because it's getting very, very close to the upper level of the Bollinger Band. And generally when we get to the upper level of the Bollinger Band like this, and we start trading outside of the upper level of the Bollinger Band, we revert back inside. So we're getting pretty close to the upper level of the Bollinger Band here on the IWM, which is like a top, right? So the bonds aren't really looking great either. I mean, the bonds are holding support. We should continue bouncing, but if the bonds bounce like this, the VIX would have Financials skyrocketed again. Industrial skyrocketed again. Okay. Let's go. Very interesting. Apple is skyrocketing as well. So you can see the Bollinger Band on Apple is starting to trade outside of the Bollinger Band. Nvidia and AMD are also doing well. Microsoft, Amazon, Netflix, Meta. The only thing that I could say is if you were to get into swing puts, right? You have a really solid stop loss. You have this high here from June 15th. And especially if you want to go short on the IWM, similar, right? Everything is basically at a level of resistance. You have a pretty tight level that you can trade short. Like you have a tight stop loss, so it becomes like a higher quality trade. Okay, so I hope that answers your question in terms of wanting to go short or swings and stuff. Like, it's better risk reward. You could, I mean, there's a lot of variables. A trade is a trade. You could take the short and have a tight stop loss, but heading into the new month, things are generally bullish, especially heading into Independence Day. I don't think they want the market to be falling dramatically. I think I feel like they wouldn't let the market fall, to be honest. Like, that would just be un-American. But I think that's what they're thinking, to be honest. But we'll see. But regardless, as we're above 441, as we get closer to levels of resistance, it makes sense to be short. So you could. That's a tight stop loss. There's nothing wrong with it. You can get into puts for like a month out. You know, trade is a trade. Any reason why you trade the SPY and not QQQ? No, not really. I'm trading on the 5 seconds. On TradingView, my edge is insane because I see the move way faster than 1 minute. You should try it, making 100 trades per day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Yeah. Goddamn. Yeah, I'll look at that like another time. That is like a lot of information. Just be thrown at me right now. Thank you, Simon. Pi. Greetings. You sound polite. I look forward to watching you for a couple of weeks. Maybe join your channel. Nice, man. Thank you, Pi. Appreciate you. Mark. Yeah, it's the Dixie. Yeah, Roy. Nope. Yeah, it would be un-American, honestly. Like, I'd be shocked. 5-second candles, crazy though. Imagine, like, say guys, you're trading on the 1-second chart. Oh, if you're new to trading, we're looking at the 5-second chart. That would be crazy. Oh my gosh. How does this even look? Oh. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Another time, Simon. Oh my gosh. Mark, thank you for the... Oh, snap. Thank you for the high Julys. I don't know what that is, but thank you. Wow. So if you're new, you should open up a cash account. Generally, when you're trying to day trade, you only get 3 day trades per 5 business days. Open up a cash account, and if you have $1,000 in your account, you're able to take 10 $100 day trades on options. Like, say for example, you have $1,000 in your account, right? And you make 3 day trades in a row on Robinhood, you're done for 5 days. You're not able to make any more day trades. You have to hold them overnight. On a cash account, with a cash account, if you have $1,000, you're able to make 10 $100 day trades every single day. So definitely make a cash account. Also, if you're new, paper trade. You definitely need to paper trade. And I'm gonna really like, you guys need to understand, you need to have a trading journal. Document in detail why you're taking every single trade, why you're entering and exiting everything. Okay. Yeah, so 11:30 Monday, I'm going to be streaming the entire day. Market closes at 1, and then Tuesday is Independence Day. So in case you guys are not going to be here until Tuesday, Wednesday, then, you know, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Spend time with your friends, your family. Be safe. Eat good food. Be happy. You know, recuperate. Make sure to get rest. This is advice to myself first and foremost. And once again, if you guys are new, if you guys don't know what you're doing, guys, please just send me a DM on Instagram or on Discord. I can send you guys a bunch of books and courses for free. It's just, yeah, man, just make sure you hit me up. I will respond to you. And yeah, I hope everyone had a good week. Hope all this worked out for everyone. I hope these streams are helping. Hamid, what brokerage offers paper trading? You could paper trade on TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim. So deposit money into your Thinkorswim and then contact support and tell them that you want live trading data. Webull has paper trading too. That's cool. I didn't know. Awesome. Best broker for the guys in the UK. You could try Interactive Brokers, or Tastyworks. They both offer options trading. All right. TradeStation. Someone just said TradeStation as well. All right, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Stay tuned. How do I get good at trading the 5-minute? The only way to get good at trading on any sort of thing, you need to have a trading journal. You need to have a trading journal. If you don't have a trading journal, you need to get as detailed as possible about every single entry and exit that you have. And you need to document all of your trades. You need to explain in detail why you're entering, why you're exiting, the price that you entered, the price that you exited, what was going on in the market that day. And just explain your reasoning to yourself and write it all out. And then with the 5-minute, if you're looking at it on the 5-minute time frame, then you'll have data of how well you trade on the 5-minute, what mistakes you make while looking at the 5-minute, and then you'll be able to learn from it and become better. All right, so hope that helped. If anyone else has any other questions, please just send me a message. Please DM me. All right. That being said, hope everyone has a spectacular weekend. Make sure to eat well. Love you guys. Take care. Have a good one. Love you guys. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart, guys. I truly hope that what I'm doing helps. And eventually, like, the goal is that you guys eventually don't need to watch. And you guys will be able to do all this stuff on your own. And just live amazing, happy lives. And just give goodness and love and support and security to everyone around you. And to yourself. So yeah, man, love you guys. All right, take care, have a good one. I will see you guys bright and early Monday. If you guys subscribe to my YouTube, I give updates every day about my outlook on the market as well. My YouTube is, one moment please, here it is. There's my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube, and yeah, see you guys Monday. All right, take care, love you guys, have a good one, take care. Take care, Mango, Golden, Dragon, take care, love you guys. Later, Undivine, Indy, Mark, Hamud, The Real, Cookies, Kirk, Roy. Take care, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye. Have a good one.